Three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to brand new podcast. This is episode 20 of the Big Podcast. As usual, I'm Jose. Um, I will want to show you guys this. I did make an announcement on Twitter just today. Planning ahead. This episode was supposed to be live stream, but due to some technical issues, I decided much better that we don't. So I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what I meant and and also what we're gonna be talking about. But yeah, on Twitter, the announcement just got posted today. Just as I mentioned, I've been happy with streaming episode 20 of the podcast, will not be live, but the video version will be posted on YouTube that go in episode 21 be where all the cool stuff become. And also, episode 20 was supposed to have a special guest, but due to some issues, we were unable to have the guest. So in reality, we're just gonna move on from there and get started. This is gonna be a long episode talking about Call of Duty, CDL making their predictions. China Master, because that's team starting soon for Conan. Esports World Cup, the Esports World Cup for BO6 been out, and also some Twitter news. As usual, let's get started. I might zoom in. So as Friday predictions went at one actually wonderful for the wave actually due to just basically this is how the match went and so usually it was basically the final week Friday we had a Friday. It was not bad. So I usually prediction okay. Surge, Surge losing to Ultra was not my bucket list right there, but one I'll take the 3-2 loss. And eventually I'll actually go back. There is a big, long technical issue halfway through Map 5, so you guys don't want to watch it. You guys don't really want to watch it. But hey, um, better that than the Beyonce I usually it was 90 close. But hey, you guys see done it. It's not the big, but usual deep optic 250, 151, 36, 33. What I'm seeing for optic is that if their player don't start high, their player not want to start doing it, and then it's struggling. And there's Kenny News that we're going to talk about today, and Carolina beating Heretics. I also big question mark how that would have gone on both sides were going back and forth. But in reality, I'm checking the score 251 and 613. It go as for that comes. So my match of the day that I recommend for you watching it is 3-2 Toronto Ultra Registers. Then Saturday I went 34. Yes, the damn Miami game was incorrect. Miami losing 1-3 was not on my list to Boston, but when in reality I think Boston was struggling for a bit. And then there's so much stuff that hey, reality. And if you look at this 3-1 game, you look at the 3-1 game, 250, 245, 65, 3-1, 252, 223. And what I could say, what is it then? Thieves beating Rocker, not Backlash Rocker, for ending Thieves' control win streak. That's basically how they took. Falcons beat Ravens, only match. The Falcons won. Was the 3-2 control and on protocol, and then anything else. The second hard point was actually not bad from Falcons. Falcons are still struggling with they're still finding issues. And then I'll show you what their record. They're getting one map win. They're either winning the freaking hard point or S&D or not the hard point. They win the sneaker chip, but for sure losing maps 1 and 4. If they do in the S&D, they lose the rest of the series. So they either win one or none. And then 31 Gorilla versus Faves. Not bad series here. 250, 240, 62, 32, 250, 224. And that's the face team broken as face team trying to win their second major of the year. Match I recommend. I think I gotta go Thieves Rocker due to I gotta go Thieves Rocker. I gotta go Thieves Rocker even though it's for Harper with the two what's a 200 point club? In reality, the 6-2 is 31, the 250 to 12, the 252 are a better matchup. this is the anti playoff, and these were basically the only competitive match I recognize. Maybe people watch the Boston versus Heretics, but right now, right? And then Sunday, final three match. Optic finally getting a win, 31. Vancouver getting a win, 3-1. Those two, the Vancouver getting a win over Rocket was expected. Optic, Optic getting a win after each team after they're finally pushing through the winning 250. They're still going to work on their SMD. And they still got to work on their hard points because they're struggling. And usually, I'm seeing Optic, they're almost like the I don't know, they're not really like but they're really the good. I don't know. We're halfway through the second game, or once you get to the second rotations, once you get after the what is it P4, P3, or the P4, P5, and we restart P back to P1. Optic boys are taking their one-on-one gunfights tonight. Ready? But hey, congrats to Optic, the comms reaction that posted on their channel, and then Scum's reaction, one of the best reactions ever to them finally winning. But what in reality, there's some news I don't want to talk about, and then we came down to the final match of the fight. I recommend this final match of the here FaZe versus Thing. Even though it's a 251-35, watch the Hardpoint Hacienda. If Cloud9 won this, I'm gonna go down to the 12th team. If Cloud9 won this, Cloud9 would have gone FaZe would have gone 5-2, and Cloud9 would have gone 5-2. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will all be tied. And then it'll come to map count. These are, by the way, the final map count division. Oops. These are the final map count to the final reaction. But in reality, FaZe only get their one loss. Oh my, what am I doing? FaZe only get their one loss, 6-1. Then a 4-3. So in reality, we see the bracket. Then Optic does get the win. The Optic does move up. Does move Let's move on. But are you ready? If you look at Optic, Optic had less maps win than the Falcons. Optic map win. Optic's map win if 4-21 compared to a 3-19 record. My face is covering deep, so I am gonna be moving. I'm gonna be moving my face over here. Right, I'm ready. Look at the record. FaZe, Steve, 21-2, two map losses for Steve. The one loss against Falcons, expected, and then a second loss to Rockers against Rocker, and then here tell the bracket information. My bracket was I thought if I could go D-Phase Raven Ultra Surge or D-Phase Raven Ultra, but really tiebreaking play. What if you're saying, hey, why is Ravens behind Ultra even though they have a 16A record compared to a 16A map compared to two? You look back into the series, this major said they faces tiebreaker going to Ultra. Ultra beat Raven, and then Ultra also turned on Surge. Raven Surge thing over there. See the Raven Surge, and those of them play. That went to map count. Map wins. But in reality, the bracket was announced as the bracket was announced. So I'll be showing you guys the bracket. The bracket was announced right here. The bracket was announced at the Breach, Boston Raven, Surge, FaZe, Rocker, Ultra, Cloud9, which starts this Thursday, March 20th, in Dallas, Texas. So Texas major, but when they look, we're in Texas. Optics are scheduled to get the rings that day, which is gonna be a little bit weird. I'm gonna transition over to some CDL news and do want to talk about. So first for anybody, these news all came from Intel, and then all the thing I do my own research is this map. We'll go back to that one, right? And this news right here, which is confirmed, and you look about Optic is expected to replace Kenny with Sky, which came true because you look at the thing right here, Sky's Gentleman say Gentleman's release Skies. Then Skies will join up to Texas, and then there's a thing here where it is. Then somewhere, and then also the Falcon, but nobody cares about it. And also halfway through that, you also see the news. If you go to Optic, you go to Optic Texas. I want to put Texas on here. It's you put all the way to Optic Texas, and also you should see it right here. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Oh, it's not even here, but but it was confirmed. It was confirmed that Optic did drop Kenny, so Kenny's out of the league. Which, as a Kenny guy, kind of sucks for him. Going, hey, I knew Kenny for a while. I knew Kenny when he was Thieves. He brought Theater Championship due to that crazy roster was Sam Octane draws Envoy. So, and then also being Kenny when it's a BO4 Kenny and author. I knew how good Kenny is, but in reality, I knew Kenny was struggling due to his. He dropped the lowest KD against Thieves, a .33 KD, which officially breaks the record for the lowest, which would not break the record, which ties up the record for the lowest KD in a competitive CDL match that is between the two top tier teams, or between the top in the pro league. Wait, and then Optic is scheduled to get the rings, like the rings for champs, and people are saying, how crazy would that be? Like the ring ceremony? Do we think Kenny will be there and get the ring? Imagine how awkward that would be. Kenny's not paying this. Kenny is not on the team. We have Sky that, and that's where my pickums are. That's where we should transition over to pickums. Come on, for everyone, I'm gonna be doing pick, but I want to keep talking about one of the weirdest news I've seen. You get dropped before major number two. That you literally drop. The news were confirmed today. Already, he got dropped yesterday, the 17th. You get dropped 3 days before the major starting, and then you're also scheduled to get your ring that day, but you're not playing due to Optic style loser bracket, which one this loser bracket is one of the worst loser brackets I have seen today. Heretics, Optic, Gentleman, Falcon, but this also, if you look at the winner bracket, you see Cloud9, Rocker, what is it? Cloud9, Rocker, Surge, Boston. Well, not really Surge, but what is it? Cloud9, Rocker, Boston, 6 to 7 to 8 seeds. Don't belong up there in the winner bracket. What Falcon do? Optic should be in the winner bracket. They should be playing on Thursday, but in reality, they're not playing on Thursday. Those are 1 and 6 star. But in reality, people are saying there was a big CDL thing that came out on the CDL YouTube channel, which was their location. They usually play at the Hex quarters, and they also play at another area. East. So if we go back to last year, the end of the stage 4, then stage 4 qualifiers, they're playing Hex quarter, and they lost. What happened in the major? They got kicked out. What happened in the major? They lose in round 1 to Heretics, which one? That's when the famous vehicle, which I don't want to say, I will get copyright. I will get issued. But what happened after major? They switched to the CQ. They win champs at the new area, practicing new area. And this was the same thing. If you look through it for the past couple days, they play in this quarter, they lose, they switch to the new area, they do better. And then also Predator area, the reason why they choose the new area, which is the same area they've been using where they've been winning, is all because the sunlight, the suns, their windows. I have a giant window right here to the left hand side. But yeah. And then other news, Falcon shopping their head coach lottery. I have no word for that. I don't know. As a Falcon thing, I have a giant question mark. I don't know what the Falcons are trying to do. They're trying their best to get some wins, but in reality, I think there might be a struggle more. But hey, there's still a place on there. But one, in reality, I won't be surprised seeing them make another team roster change by stage 3 or another one by stage 4 by one. If Falcons start winning, they should be officially eliminated from playoff. Which one? Let's get started with prediction for everybody. I'll be doing my prediction the same thing. So if I show you the website, so on here I'll be doing my same prediction. Like I'll be doing prediction Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like way before. But on here on schedule, on seasonleague.com, you go here, click on pickups and sign in my account. I made an account, right? And then you look at my major one final. I got 15 points because I predicted Major 1 bracket, which should actually be doing it from the beginning. And it's showing me my points. Yeah, you get 2 points and everything, like 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. And so yeah. So now we're gonna move over to Major 2. Actually, there's one. I don't know why that's showing. That's my face covered. Oh yeah, my face covered. My face is covered. My actual name. Okay. So ready? I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom, and we're gonna predict matches. We're gonna predict Thursday matchup. The Boston. I'm literally giving Thieves that win. Thieves get a 3-0. Carolina Surge. I think Surge gets this 3-2. Knocks Ravens a loser bracket. The other winner bracket is FaZe Rocker. FaZe get that win 3-0. And this Rocker, Rocker fought 3-0. Then Ultra Cloud 9, I think that goes the distance. But I think Ultra somehow get that when we go 3-2, making Cloud 9 fall to lose bracket. And then in reality, I want to keep the same thing for these predictions for my Thursday predictions on here. And then my Friday, what is it? Then my Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be different just in case these matches don't come true. So Thursday predictions. Thursday predictions are, I should put in order from time. Which are Surge, Ultra, Thieves FaZe. Surge, Ultra, Thieves FaZe. That's my prediction. And I'm gonna predict the rest of the winning bracket up here before when I'm to loser. Thieves and Surge, Thieves keep their win, but I'll give Surge a map win. They go 3-1. FaZe Ultra, FaZe are back into the winter finals, but I think this one goes the distance 3-2. Well, I'm actually going to give Surge a 3-2. So we got 3-2, 3-2. And of course, the winner final. The winner final, at that point, I think Thieves get the revenge phase. And Thieves, but I go 3-2 to Thieves are in the grand final. This time to the winner bracket. Okay, then we go Friday matchups. Friday matchup, Boston, Miami. I'll give it to Boston. I'll give it to, I'll say it go game 5. And Boston gets this win. These for my pick'ems. And then for here, I'll do different. Ravens, Falcons, Ravens. I give Falcon a map win. Okay. Rocker, Optic. I think Optic get a win. They go 3-1. Cloud9 versus Genomates. Cloud9 gets the win. Genomates fall 3-2. Boston versus Ravens. Boston versus Ravens. I'll give Ravens that win 3-2. In reality, I think the 3-2 because how both teams are. And yeah. Oh, what am I doing? 3-2. Optic Cloud9. I am going to give Optic the win, but I think they fall to Surge. But I also say 3-2. Surge eliminates Optic. 3-2. Ultra versus Ravens. Ultra gets that win. We got 3-1. 3-2. Actually, I think this loser bracket might be a whole bunch of 3-2s. Elimination round 4. Ultra versus Surge. Who gets FaZe? It go 2-2. Literally go round 5. And then I think Surge again knocking out Ultra down. FaZe Vancouver. Winner faces Thieves in the grand final. I think we'll send FaZe back 3-1. And then of course we go back to the grand final to BO7. I really think it's clearly go 4-3 grand final for the Thieves because the Thieves are looking way better. They actually have more experience now. And when you look at the team, you look at the Thieves team. It really we do expect this winter final, this winter final, grand final. If you do have a Thieves phase or any Thieves phase matchup, to go to this guy, hey, that team will improve. I know both teams are gonna go crazy, especially Jazza versus Scrap Iron. That's my bracket. I'm gonna say my predictions. I'm gonna submit my predictions. So those are my predictions. In reality, you can see the prediction from the other game. I didn't predict anything. Damn, I would have predict. Damn, I should. And then also for number one, there are your predictions. So you can see your predictions. Caesar Challenge will make 50 predictions. I made 36-15. Then you get the point booth. Then congrats predict the winner of match one match. Get 30-minute double XP. Crown with the secure. For number one, it's just for BO6, which sucks. Now my rewards, I gotta get my rewards. And of course there is leaderboards. And there is leaderboards where they're pricier than yeah. Top 200 on here. Oh, I'm in person, not that bad. What do you do now? I'm here. He predicted Thieves. Wow. He predicted Ultra versus Optic. No, oh wait, Optic versus Thieves final. Oh wow, yeah. How do you do in the major? I know in the major might have determined. That is correct. He wanted Thieves versus Optic. Then Thieves lose to. Damn, he wanted Boston to make. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, those are my pickums. And pick'em for Thursday are made already. And Friday, I'll make predictions again. Saturday, I'll make predictions again. Sunday, I'll make predictions again. And then China Master. Anyway, let's talk about BO6 since BO6 we're on the same topic. So, Esports World Cup has been announced again. And it been announced with a whole bunch of titles from for everybody. There is some of these titles I am going to be talking about. I gotta remove the ads. So some of these titles, I am going to be talking about. I gotta remove the damn ads so I don't get copyright. So yeah, some of these titles I will be talking about. These are not all the titles. So Overwatch I will be talking about. God of course, A2K of course, PUBG Mobile of course. When I play chess of course, I love chess. League of course, PUBG Raider yes. Counter Strike yes, Mobile Legends yes, R6 yes, and Valve yes. So all of these I will be talking about. But in reality, what we're talking about now is the COD format due to we're in a COD area. This is where special guest will be helpful right here, but he's busy. I'm gonna have to zoom it in. So in reality, the format I announced. Format is announced. The matches will be July 24th to July 27th. Remember, warning that is Thursday to Sunday of the final full week of July. And it announced the group stage will be a 4 groups of team, be of best of 5 GSL format, top 2 events, playoffs. It's a BO5 single, BO7 grand final, and then some teams have been announced, which these how teams are invited. I'm guessing is of course you're inviting the defending champion NFAs. Then you see 11 invited slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and then 11. I'm guessing these are 12 CDL teams, but in the actual organization, but in their actual team name, an actual club name, when there is clubs. I'll be talking about clubs once these World Cup get closer. And then top three from Challenger Final is number one is the Challenger Final. It is the final. It basically the world champs for it's the world finals um for the challengers, and then also DreamHack Dallas Open, which one for number one DreamHack Dallas is major four for the CDL. I gotta keep removing damn it. And then yeah, so in reality, the winner of the DreamHack Dallas gets a CDC final, and also esports, and then also the sixth place the CDC. And of course the groups I'm ready, but yeah, I'm gonna close this tab so we don't see the end. In reality, I think that this is gonna be a crazy format. We've seen the format before. They were the same format that we saw last year. How Fade won it. I'm not sure the bracket won. I can't find the bracket anymore, but in reality, it's one of the crazy brackets we have seen, and it's cool. Last year we had a 30 challenger team and then Falcons, I think, or was it 4 challenger team? I forgot. Now in reality, since Falcons are in, you can add another spot, which is DreamHack that is open. Yes, Optic gets 2 home majors. The Bison that, but hey, reality it doesn't matter for the first major. It doesn't matter for the second major. Am I right, people? Not for these fam. But yeah, yeah. So that's something that people don't really think about, which is like, hey, it basically. Oh my god, that's one of the weirdest freaking. Okay, yeah, we got to talk about the China Math. But in reality, it's some of the coolest thing ever. I'm not gonna China Math stuff right when I see the screen zone. But hey, in reality, it's cool. You're trying to see if the challenger can make with the big boys. Last year, the 8-team bracket was all CDL teams. Last week and this year, can the challengers team put them on? There's some challenger team actually might be better. Like I know Falcons will be for sure at them. So CDM is basically you know how for LATAM, EU, and NA we have the ESL, which is the Snapdragon Pro Series, which one they're about to end. We'll talk about those when we get closer. I'm ready. I'm waiting for them. They're not really big news happening here. Well, China does a bigger events. They do China Masters Season 9, which one they done it different this year. This year they do 3 stages and a championship. So I'm explaining to you how each of them go. This one, the only thing that sucks, this is not on the YouTube channel. So shout out some other channels for sure. I know Bobby's gonna be tuning in. Bobby played for that channel, and then I know some others, and I know some other what is it YouTube channel. And they're also their apps right here by clicking these 2 links. But yeah, so basically, here's the format. City representation. Certain team will represent a city for the league. Team tags are readjusted as Wolves or Chongqing Wolves. All gamers are Chengdu and Wolves are Chongqing. And then something cool, there are always map bans. There will be no map bans during stage 1, 2, or 3, which is literally the full stage with the 3 stages. Here is how the band fetch picks are played by the following. A 2v2, which is a 2v2 duo mode, is played. The winner picks map 1, which is the hard point. Loser at map 1 pick map 2 and decide, which is if for example we're doing 2v2 and we win, but I don't know. Wow. Time out. You can pick your map. I don't know. You lose your map. You can pick the move. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. This is almost becoming Overwatch. What Overwatch does is they don't do a tweet to the world. They do higher seed and they do a coin flip. Well, they did before they done a coin flip and then winner picks map one and the side, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 are the loser pick. And then once you get to the playoff for Overwatch, I know that because I level Overwatch, they do higher seed, pick map one, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 the loser. But really, how they're doing it is if the loser map one picks map two and the side. So not only are you picking the map, you pick the side. So say, hey, we'll choose our best S&D, and then let's see, we're very defender team. Pick S&D and defense. Now this is actually cool. Now this is what I want to watch. Remember money. This starts 20th, which is a Thursday. Son of, I have class on Thursday. Hey, and then this go on to map 4, where the loser of the pre-map pick maps inside. So map 2, map 2, map 3, map 4. Map 5, a row takes place. Winner picks map, loser picks side. Now this is what I wanted to be like loser pick map and winner pick side, and that would be better. The loser say, all right, we'll pick our map, but you get to decide what side you want. And that would be better. And here how the stages are done. The stages are done at stage 1 from March 20th to 30th, so 10 days, which is Thursday to Sunday. So this Thursday into next Sunday. The 11 teams are split into 2 groups, single round robin. The top 2 of Group B and the winner of Group A is seeded into the Master Group. Last place of both groups is seeded into Challenger Group. So basically, there is 6 teams in one group, 5 teams in another group. I think the 5 teams are Group A and the 6 teams are Group B, so that's why they're in. And they say Master and Challenger. There is promotion and regulation, a thing I wanted for everything in Conan and all esports thing. Overwatch does it, League does it. We used to do it, but they stopped doing it. Um, what is some other? I know so much about esports, but in reality, there is that, and then the remaining 6 teams compete in brackets who compete sitting. That's cool. And stage 2 from April 13th to 30th. April 3rd to 13th, so which will be next Thursday. So now this is by 2 Thursdays from now. It's from 13. Wow, that's wow. That's such a long season. Teams are put into Mastering Challenge based on stage 1 results. Single round robin. At the end of stage 2, last place of Masters is regulated to Challengers. That's one thing about Challenge. Champion try to move up to Master. And then here's the cool part. Second, third, and fourth faces 3, 4, and 5 in a bracket. Team from Masters pick their opponent. Winners go to Spencer, loser move down to Challenger. So that's basically a regulation. I want to say a regulation battle. You win, you chill in Masters, or your Master team, you win, you stay a Master. But here, Challenger team, you beat a Masters, you are a Masters. And loser get down to Challenger, so basically loser erase Challengers, or you're a Challenger and you lose your stage. In stage 3, team are rearranged into another Master and Challenger based on stage results. We know. Single round robin. Bottom 2 of Challenger group is eliminated. And then, of course, CDM points, team where CDM point based on their performance. Points are to be determined. And then what they do S&D hardpoint, S&D control, S&D. They do 3 S&Ds, which are the odds numbers. It's supposed to be the respawn mode's going how every other league does it. It's hardpoint SD hardpoint. It's hardpoint SD control, hardpoint SD. You know, people are saying, hey, we should move the control for some other modes. But they do respawn, and they use it, and they do first to 9. They do first to 9 on search the story, which every other league does first to 7, and on controls, even though every other league does first to 3, they do first to 4, but play on the same maps. And then hardpoint first to 15, nothing changed about it. And I usually 11 teams. And I want to talk about 11 teams. So 11 teams are the usual Chinese teams. So we're gonna talk about this OUG kind of. Which are Kingzone, Q9, All Gamers, Wolves, Mighty Tiger Gaming, Standpoint Gaming. Next week. These teams have been in the CDM before. They have competed it. If we go back to season 8, like I said, points go on there. The Chinese yen points on the talk about later. But those 7 teams have been in the league. But what the team decided to do, they decided to add OUG. For everyone, OUG is it's a West Coast team. And they said, hey, we're tired of West Coast. That's why I feel like the NA comp is dying, and also the West Coast. Like many of the West Coast teams are dying, and they made OUG, which is West Coast team based now trying to compete against the East Coast. But really, what they also decided to add, they decided to add the Japan group, which ones the Japanese esports club have been struggling bad in champs, which they added the team who have made it to champs for the past couple of years, Diablos, and they had to add the Indian powerhouse Godlike, and then Souls Esports. For everyone wondering, Souls Esports, it's Vitality, but Vitality is done with calling him, and they rebranded to Soul Esports, or SAUL Esports, which but in reality it's Soul Esports. And when there's been 2 groups. So in reality, here are the groups. This matches are scheduled to start. I can click on the I don't want to click on the matches yet. But in reality, the 5, the winner of the group, which one? If you look at the group on this side, my predictions are simple. On Group A, X-Rock moves to the Master Group. All Godlike, Godlike Standpoint, and Mighty Tiger and even that's tough. X-Rock for sure make it to Master. Godlike Standpoint and All Gamer make it to seeding deciding with the bracket straight down there. And then what is it? The Mighty Tier Gaming, it's pulling challengers. On Group B, the 2 teams to make it out be Wolves and Q9, which are 2 Chinese teams. While Kingzones, OUG, and Souls will be in the scene starter, and then the poor Diablo squad will make the challenger, because that Diablo squad, it's have not been doing about, hey, they can surprise me. Here are the seeding starters: 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 2. That's how you play. Then Master Group right here. And then to be determined how to do it. And then the bracket. For everyone, look at the bracket. The bracket is crazy. Masters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Master 1 and 2 are put in the upper bracket semis. They are 3 wins for making it. They're 2 wins for making it to grand final. They win the semi, win the bracket, and the grand final. Master bracket decider 3 and 4 are in winners round 1 or winners quarterfinal. While Master 3 decides that, hey, we either face the 5th seed or the 6th seed in our home group. Depends who they like and depends who they think they have a better matchup against. While the remaining team face match 4. The challenge groups get a rough one. Challenger number 1 is stuck in losers and stuck in lower bracket round 2. And then the loser of the master, which whoever decided whoever lose this, what the frick am I doing? The loser of this decides, hey, do you want to face challenger 1 or you want to get down here? Which one? If you get down here, I face challenger 2 and 3. Challenger 2 and 3 are forced to face in the playing game. So like I said, top 2 from Master Group, top to these 2 will get the upper bracket. So these 2 get the upper bracket. These 3, and then 3 and 4 will get the Master Decider. Master 3, 4, 5, 6 will get the Master Decider, but 3 and 4 are automatically seeded. And then on the other side, challengers group, loser, the winner. Challenger group get lower bracket round 1 or lower bracket round 2. The second and third, the lower bracket were one the same game, and fifth and sixth seed are eliminated. Which I'm going to my prediction, and I think whoever wins the playoff wins. Today's my reality here are the matches. Matches here are these matches. Here are the matches, March 20 and 21. Yeah, the third everything 2021, 22, yeah. But yeah, basically does it. If I talk about Latin had a second group side, which we have Galleries and Tree through Asian New. We have Amigo for Magic Madness. Left, EU, their first group ended with exclusive and special Suicide Squad. That's such an interesting game. Making it to challenge final, which is a Spanish squad. Oh shit. And then for North America, they done it with Omnic Deck, and they followed an ARP, making it ARP. Here's Omnic team, and a but yeah, that will basically do it for episode 20 of the podcast, you guys. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I'll see you guys for after the major for episode 21. Also, see how Claw and Masters is doing it. Which one hopefully will be Sunday the 23rd. If not, it'll either be the 24th or 25th March, or it'll be whenever I decide to do it. But for sure, it will be before the Friday. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.